Today we will start in activity number 2, emission and union of gametes. Reproduction is the process of producing new living organisms. There are two types of reproduction, asexual and sexual reproduction. In this chapter we will talk about sexual reproduction only, which take place in the presence of a male and a female to produce a new living organism. All living organisms are made up of cells, and there are two types of cells in the body of the living organisms. The first type is called reproductive cells, sex cells, or we can call them gametes, and these cells are responsible for the process of reproduction. They are different between male and female. So, for the males, we have the male sex cell, or we can call them male reproductive cells, male gametes, and the male sex cell is called the sperm. However, the females have the female sex cell, or we can call it female reproductive cell or female gametes, and the female sex cell is called the ovum. The second type of cells in the body of the living organisms is called somatic or body cells. These cells are responsible for body functions, and they are common between male and female. For example, blood cells, nerve cells, bone cells, etc. The sexual reproduction takes place in the presence of a male and a female, so it requires the presence of a male sex cell, which is called the sperm, that is produced in the male reproductive organs called the testicles. And also it requires a female sex cell, which is called the ovum, which is produced in the female reproductive organs called the ovaries. During sexual reproduction, the sperm and the ovum, they should unite together to become as one cell, which is called the zygote. This zygote has the ability to become a new living organism. This process is called fertilization, which is the union of the male and female reproductive cells. There are two types of fertilization. The first type is called internal fertilization, when the sperm fertilizes the ovum inside the female's body, which means the process of fertilization takes place inside the female's body, where the ovum and the sperm unite together to become as a zygote inside the female's body, which is in the case of mammals, birds, and reptiles. However, the second type of fertilization is called external fertilization, where the sperm fertilizes the ovum outside the female's body, such as in the case of fish or frog.